Okay guys, so we're going to start from a standing position today. You're going to stand with feet shoulder width apart. And what you're going to do is you're just going to shake out your body. So I want you to shake out your arms, shake out your legs, shake out any tension. We're going to start by warming up the body with massage today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands on one of your legs. You're going to start in the hip. You're going to start to massage in the hip. While you massage, you're going to gently kind of just pace around your environment. So hopefully you have a few feet of space that you can work with here. You're massaging in the hip. Okay, let's switch sides. Just massaging in the hip. And remember, I want you to start to turn your attention inside. So every thought that you have should be a reminder to take yourself deeper into your focus. Good morning, Kat. All right, so take that massage into the leg. So I have this upper part of my leg, and I want to massage the full length of it. Okay? So massaging into the leg, massaging into the knee, massaging into the hip, and then let's take it all the way down into the lower leg. Okay? So again, and I'm moving around just a little bit. You can see I'm shifting my body weight forward and back. I'm massaging into the leg. And this is really good for stimulating the nerves and the mechanoreceptors so that when you move, you can move more safely. So we're going to massage into the top of the foot. And from here, I'm going to massage this way, so I'm looking at my inner thigh, my inner leg. And then I'm going to move my body around so that I can massage the outside of my leg. Just massage into the feet. And this is a great warm-up. I mean, I don't know about you guys, maybe it's just me, but my breathing starts to become more labored when I'm doing this. It's just a great way to warm up. Let's walk our hands back up. Switch sides. So now we're massaging into the other leg. So I have the upper leg first. I can do this little jostling aspect here. Just massaging. Take it into the knee. Take it beyond. Just massaging, just noticing how you feel. Take it into the top side of your foot. Make sure you guys can see. Really, really good. Massage that ankle. Okay, and then from here, again, I'm just kind of looking at the inside portion of my leg, massaging this way, and then I'm going to walk my body over to the outside, same thing. So you should be feeling your heart rate starting to increase. If you're not, perhaps speed up your massage just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to take the massage into the core. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one hand in back, one hand in front. You're just doing clockwise circles. And again, I like to walk around when I'm doing this. Just kind of moving my body as a whole. Switch arms. Doesn't matter which direction you're going. Clockwise is ideal, but you can go either way. You'll notice the backhand's rocking too. Okay, from here we're going to take our hands front, sides, and back. Front, sides, and back. You'll notice this is mobilizing the shoulder, getting that shoulder ready for more movement. Okay, now we're going to take it up into the chest. So what you're going to do, I want you to focus specifically on the place in between the shoulder and the chest. and you're lifting your arm out to the side, and you can see my arm is kind of situated towards the back. And I'm massaging. I can also take my hand, put it behind my head, and massage into my armpit. This is really, really important, especially for you ladies wearing bras all the time, or maybe now since we're always at home, maybe not so much. I don't know, that's your business, but the idea is you want the lymph nodes to be able to do their job, which is to clean out the fluids that are moving into them. Let's take it into the arm itself. Just kind of stroke along the arm, just massaging shoulder, back arm, front of the arm, under the arm, into the elbow, into the forearm. You can take your thumb, kind of fold it down, massage into the top side there. Take the fingers, drop them towards the ground, massage the front of the wrist, outside. Let's take the hands together, like you're trying to create some warmth. Back sides, interlace the fingers, just kind of spinning the fingers around and around, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, so again, massaging through the front of the chest. You can turn your arm around. Again, you notice I'm kneeling down and just adding some full body movement with my massage. Okay, it's nice friction. Friction creates heat, and heat increases circulation, or is a sign of increased circulation in some cases. So it's nice friction. Get the wrists, get that thumb tucked down through here, through the wrist, to the hands, all the way through. Okay. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on the ground. So get into a nice comfortable position. And what you're going to do is you're going to start by letting go of all tension in your body this morning. So just turn your attention inside and notice how you feel. You probably are a little bit, I don't know if you're winded, but I'm a little bit winded from talking and massaging at the same time. But just turn your attention inside. I just want you to explore how you feel and observe how you feel. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms above our head. I'm going to have to move a little bit. So your arms are above your head, and what you're going to do is you're going to reach one arm up into the air and across the body. We're not going to roll all the way onto our side or stomach yet. You're just reaching across. And now I'm going to switch sides. So I'm just reaching the arm up into the air and then reaching across my body. Reaching through the fingertips. Reaching, and then coming right back onto your back side. Switch sides. Reach it up. Reach across. Back onto your back side. Switch. Reach. So it's from the top all the way across. Reaching, kind of twisting the arm a little bit, noticing the different sensations that you feel as you twist and move your arm around. Back onto your back side, other side. Reach, twist. You can reach into different angles, different directions, so I could reach a little bit more towards my feet. I could reach a little bit more up into the air, a little bit closer to the ground. Choice is yours. Okay? Nice and easy. Switch sides. Reaching. Back onto your backside one last time. Reach. Okay. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a little bit of rocking. So I want you to bend both knees, feet flat on your mat. we're going to contract our abdominal muscles. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in expansively into the abdomen, and as you exhale, you're going to create a little bit of a contraction in your abdominal area as you draw your knees towards your chest. From here, I'm going to tuck my chin towards my chest, and I'm just going to start to rock forward and back. I want this movement to be smooth, and if you're feeling like a funk every time you get to your butt, that means that you need to slow it down a lot more. So keep rocking while I'm talking. And what I want you to do is I really want you to focus on slowly bringing those legs down. And then the weight of the legs is what brings the torso up. So you're rocking back and using the momentum of the legs to get you forward. Fantastic abdominal exercise. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to sit up, and then we're going to grab onto our knees and create length through the spine. You can also grab behind the legs, and what you're going to do from here is just rotate your neck from side to side. So I'm looking to the right, and then I'm looking to the left. From here, I'm going to round my lower back, tuck my chin to my chest, rock back, and come right back up. Same exact thing. Rotate my head right, rotate my head left. Just a couple times both directions. You could be looking around in your environment, assessing what's going on in the neck. Perhaps you have some tightness or tension that you're trying to let go of. Rock back, come back up, same thing, look, rock it back, cervical rotation, rock, or look, looking around, and one more time, rock it back, and bring it right back up, looking around. Okay guys, let's go back onto our backside slowly and easily. So you're going to lower yourself back down onto your mat. This time what we're going to do is we're going to keep our knees bent, and we're going to do our rolling, but this time we're going to have our knees bent. So when I roll to one side, I'm actually pressing into the ground with my foot. And I'm feeling that connection between the foot that's in the ground and the hand that's reaching, and then switch sides. So if I start yapping, you go ahead and keep moving, and move at a speed that works for you. Remember that speed often hides movement and efficiency. And what that means is that sometimes when we don't move that well, we speed up the movement because we want to try to accomplish the movement, but it's not done with great form. So if you slow down the movement, you can explore different sensations. But there's also benefit to going quicker. Okay? So speed is one of the variables that we tweak in order to change up our workout and to get something else out of it. So you'll notice here I'm adding a little bit of a press up onto my forearm. So as I reach, I press up onto my forearm. So I'm lowering down, press into the ground with my foot, press into the ground with my arm, and I'm reaching. And then lower myself down with control, switching sides. Reach, reach, reach. Lower down with control. Switch sides. Press up, reach, reach, reach. Lower down. Switch sides. Reach, reach, reach. Lower down. Okay guys, let's move back into our rocking. So this time we're just going to rock, but we're not going to sit up. And you can also move around a little bit in your environment. So you'll notice that I can move my body depending on how smooth your surface is. If you're using a bath towel right now, the thing's probably getting all bunched up. And that's okay. Because even while you adjust your towel, those are movements, right? Functional movements. Things that you have to do in order to get something specific done. And we need to learn to embrace those things with a joyful heart and a joyful spirit. So nice and easy, just rock it back and forth. Remember, you don't want to thump your head on the ground, right? I'm tucking my chin towards my chest as I rock back. And if you really want to get abdominal work out of this one, slow down the lowering part. Slow it down a lot. And the more you slow it down, that's an eccentric lengthening technique. And when you lengthen a muscle while you contract it, it creates more strength and more elastic properties within the muscle. That means like a rubber band, the muscle can snap back much more quickly, and we lose some of that as we get older. All right, let's go ahead and load onto our backside again. This time what we're going to do is we're going to reach with a leg. So my arms are still above my head, but I'm going to reach across my body with one of my legs. And then I'm going to slowly bring that leg back. Okay? So again, you can bend one leg and keep one leg straight, it doesn't matter, but the idea is you want to reach across the body with your leg, and you're reaching all the way through. You should feel a nice opening, stretching sensation in the outside of your hip. Breathe deep and expansively as you go. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Switching sides, reaching. I'm also making a point to reach to different positions. So one time I'll go here, one time here, one time here. Doesn't matter where you go. The idea is to reach that leg across the body. You'll also notice that I'm using my hands as a support. So if I was to be rolling, I want to make sure that my hands are ready to support my body. Here, here, here. Keep it going. Here. Nice and strong, mindful with every movement. The breath is deep and expansive, and I'm relaxing as much as I possibly can, even though there's an element of work taking place. Okay, guys. Last time with our rocking, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to rock up and we're going to reach in between our legs. So let's go ahead and try that. So we're going to rock up, and as soon as we get up, we're going to reach in between the legs. So let's rock it back. I know you guys were hoping I didn't smack my head on my stones right here. Thank you for that. Me too. Reach. Rock back. Reach. Now we're going to single reach with a single arm towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, rock it back. Reach, reach, rock it back. Reach, reach, keep going. Reach and reach. Really nice job, guys. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come into our side bend sit position. Side bend sit just means one leg's in front bent and one leg is bent behind. That's all that means. So from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to bring our brain and our attention into our hips. Okay? So what I want you to do is I just want you to assess and to bring your thought process into the hip joint. So the leg bone sticks into your hip socket, and what we want to do is we want to massage the inside of our hip socket with our movement. From here, we're going to post our arms behind us and bring our knees to the other side. Same thing. So again, I'm just mining for movement and for sensations, and slowly and easily just massaging through my hip joints. Let's switch to the other side. You can switch continuously if you like as well, just bringing your legs from side to side. If you need to lower your body down and explore any of the sensations there, that's awesome. Do that. Just really, really bring your attention into those hips. If you want to increase the difficulty, take the arms out of it. So now it becomes a total core and abdominal exercise. Remember, breathe while you go. Nice and easy, nice and strong. Okay. From here, we're going to change into some one-arm push-ups. So, I know you're picturing Rocky Balboa right about now, but that's not what we're talking about. You're going to post one arm into the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my free hand and I'm going to put it in front of my shoulder and I'm going to lower myself down over that front leg. Now what's important about this is the shoulder position. As I'm lowering and pressing myself out of this position, I want my shoulder to be back and down, but not forward and down. So I want you to exaggerate what you don't want so that you can feel the difference between forward and back. And I want your shoulder back and down. And then while you do that, make sure that the spine stays in a good healthy position. Sometimes when we move our shoulders, if they're really stuck, sometimes the spine will have to come out of position in order to accommodate that ideal shoulder positioning. So let's go ahead and switch sides. Same exact thing. Arm is straight. The pit of my elbows facing forward. And what I'm going to do is I'm just lowering myself down and pressing myself up. You want to make sure that you're distributing the load of your press between all the fingers and the palm. So nice and slow, nice and easy. You can bring your hand into different positions, but the key is to maintain that good shoulder position as you go. Nice and strong. Keep it going. Nice and strong. Those pec muscles, chest muscles should be working. Those anterior shoulder muscles working. Okay, let's switch sides again, please. Same exact thing. This time, if you want, you can take both arms into it. You can lower yourself over that front leg and press yourself up. Lower down, press up, lower down, nice and slow. Press up. Lower down, press it up, one more time, press it up, switch sides. Okay, so again, you want to make sure that this movement is working for you. The goal is to practice being able to press ourselves up off the ground. So when we get into that position where we're closer to the ground, you want to be able to press yourself up easily. So nice and gentle, nice and strong. Okay, I don't know about you, but my arms are feeling it. So now I'm going to go into a deep squat position. So what you're going to do, you'll notice that I'm on my flat feet. My torso is upright, and if this is not doable for you, you can bring the heels off the ground and you can start from this position, and that's okay as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to back our hips up and we're going to come to a standing position and come right back down. So as I come back down, I really want to focus on putting those hips back so that I'm using those glute muscles to lower me into my squat position. From here, I'm going to drop my knees towards the ground, bring them right back up, drop my hips back because I want my shins to stay perpendicular to the ground as much as possible. And I want the contraction to be in the glute part. So I press through, hinge, lower, now I'm back into squat. So you're standing and squatting. When you like, you can add that little bit of a touch with the knees. If you want to keep the hands out of it, that's okay as well. But if you need to keep those hands in contact with the ground for support, that's okay. Let's come to standing. Bounce on the balls of the feet a little bit. Keep yourself nice and loose. Drop those hips back, and you're separating those sit bones. And what that's going to do is it's going to activate the glutes and as many fibers of the glutes as you possibly can. So I'm lowering down, Get my little knee touch, drop it back, stand up, lower down, drop my knees, bring it back. And again, if I need support standing up, let's say I have a history of knee issues and coming from this position is very difficult, then provide some support with your hands. That's really important that we can get up and down off the ground relatively easily. And this is a skill we want to maintain until we get to be 120 years old. Okay, nice and easy, nice and strong. Whoo! All right. Let's go ahead and lower ourselves down back into our side bend sit position. Okay, I hope you guys are feeling pretty good. From here, we're going to lift the back leg off the ground. I'm going to straighten it, bring it to the front, switch, now bring the straight leg to the back. Okay? So again, I'm lifting my leg up, straightening it in front, switching, and bringing the other leg to the back. So if you want to take the arms out of it, you can, or you can post your arms into the ground to get your leg up into the air. This could be a roundhouse kick. This could be a way for me to navigate my body on the ground. This could be a lot of different things. Switch. Keep it nice and strong. So you can feel, if you feel on the backside, you should feel those glute muscles working when that leg is lifted in the backside. So as I lift it up, I'm kind of angling my body forward so I get some glute work, and then I switch it. Nice and easy, nice and strong. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a push-up and then switch sides. Push up, switch sides. Push up, and if you want, you can kind of bring your body weight up and get a little bit more weight into the arms for your push-up. So all I've done is from my side bend sit, I just kind of lift up and then I can lower myself down and feel my arms. And if you guys want, you can play around with taking that leg that's bent and pick it up and bring it behind you, lower down. I mean, you can make it as difficult as you want, but the idea is to start simple and then to grow from there. Okay, nice and easy, nice and strong. So again, I'm just adding these little variations so that you can see how to make it more difficult for you if you want. You can also go with the simplified version, the supported version, and you're still going to get a tremendous work out of it. Switch it up. One more time, I'm going to lift that leg up. I gotta be honest, I just invented that right now. And it's all because of you guys. So if I'm sore tomorrow, it's your fault. All right, let's go back into our deep squat. So from that deep squat position, again, this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some variations of our deep squat. So you're gonna drop one knee to the ground, bring it back, drop the other knee to the ground, bring it back, drop your weight back, come to standing. Walk it out a little bit. Make sure you're feeling nice and strong. You want to press through the crown of your head, wide through the shoulders, and you're thinking strong and confident. Okay, let's lower down. Nice and strong into our squat. Imagine there's a bear or something that wants to eat you, so you want to make yourself big and strong looking. Crazy with the eyes, that's helpful as well. And again, drop one knee. You can look around, Come back to center, drop the other knee, look around. I'm long through my spine. And then bring my leg back to center, drop my weight back, come to standing, walk it out. Long through the spine, wide through the shoulders. Shake it out, make sure you're nice and relaxed. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and drop it down. Full squat, drop the knee, look around, come back to center. Drop the other knee, look around, back to center, okay? Drop your weight back, press through the heels, come back up, walk it out. Nice and easy, nice and strong. Breathing throughout the whole process, making sure that you're feeling really, really light as opposed to contracted the whole time. All right, let's lower down. Okay, drop one knee, look around, bring yourself back to center, drop the other knee, look around, bring it back to center, drop the weight back, press through the heels, standing right back up. Okay, so you guys should be feeling pretty good. None of these movements should be causing too much discomfort. If it is, what you're going to do is you're going to dial it down. You're either going to minimize the range of motion or you're going to slow down the movement you're using. Okay? All right, so from here, let's go ahead and lower ourselves down one more time. And this time we're going to sit into our side bend sit position. We're going to lift up the back leg, kick that back leg to the front, and switch sides. This time you can go at a speed, well, the whole time you could be doing a speed that works for you, but right now, I want you to focus on using a speed that works for you. And you can lower yourself towards the front. You can get into that nice push-up position and feel yourself lifting yourself off the ground. Now, I don't have to actually lift myself off the ground, but the idea is to create that full body connection so that I'm able to do more and navigate my body more effectively on the ground. So again, I'm just feeling that connection through the shoulders, but also through the core of the body. My abdominal muscles can be contracted to some extent. Not like I'm bracing for a punch, but really nice and tight to some extent. Lifting, lowering, bringing that leg around, switch, 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 nice and strong. And remember, you want to start to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. Add those full push-ups in there. That's cool. Nice and easy. Nice and strong. Remember, use the variation that works for you. These push-ups are teaching us how to support our body weight progressively. So if you've never done a full push-up before, or maybe that's a goal that you have, you want to start gradually. Switch it up. Nice and easy. I appreciate you guys inspiring me to do full push-ups today, because Lord knows I need them. I want to be able to get up and down off the ground all the way until I'm 120 years old and maybe beyond. Okay guys, last time into our deep squat. This time what we're going to do is we're going to bring the knees out to the side, just like so, and lower those knees to the ground. From here, bring the knees together and then right back out, come back down onto the flat foot, okay? So this is going to really help with strength in the feet. It will mobilize the toes. You should feel a nice gentle stretch through the feet, through the plantar fascia, and you should also feel a nice gentle stretch and opening as you separate the knees, bring the knees together, and then come right back to center. Okay, I'm going to add getting up. So again, if my knees are sketchy for whatever reason or they don't feel well, I'm going to use my hands to support myself getting up. But as often as you can, I want you to focus on lightness through the whole body. So you lower down, press it up, walk it out, shake it out. Okay, lower down, drop the knees together, knees apart, bring it back, stand it up, walk it out. Nice and easy. Lower it down, drop those knees, bring them back, stand it up. Okay? Squat it down, lower the knees, bring them back, stand it up. Okay, 2 more times. We're lowering down, dropping the knees, bringing them back, press it up. One last time. Lowering down, bringing those knees back, and here we are. Okay guys, from here let's bring our arms behind us, lower your caboose to the ground please. And what we're going to do is we're going to move through some inverted crawl positions. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to bring my feet further out and scoop my butt forward. I'm going to bring my arms back, scoop my butt back. So I'm going to go forward and back, forward and back. Remember, the shoulder position is really important, so you can keep moving if you want to continue scooting forward, or perhaps you move your feet to the side, scoot to the side, scoot to the other side. But that shoulder position, what happens is we have too much tension here, and we want to create more stability by drawing the shoulder back and down. So I want my shoulder back and in a good stable position as I mobilize myself around. I could do this as well, where I'm moving my whole shoulder, but I would rather you focus on stability first, and then we'll progress to moving through a greater or a fuller range of motion. Nice and easy, nice and strong. Nice and easy. Okay guys, from here, we're going to lower ourselves down onto a forearm. I'm going to straighten the leg on that same side. From here, I'm going to bring my other forearm to the ground. This is a variation of our beach pose, okay? I'm going to bend my other leg now, and then I'm going to press myself up. Okay, so let's walk through that again. So I'm in beach pose, right? This is the position we all find ourselves on the beach. From here, I'm going to bring my other forearm to the ground. I'm not collapsing, but rather keeping a nice neutral spine through this position. I'm going to bend the other leg now, take the arm off, press up, lower down, here, here, press up. So I want my core to be involved in the whole movement, okay? Nice and strong the whole time. So even though I have my arm here to support my body, I can either use my hand on my leg, as you can see here, or I can just use my core muscles to lower me onto my forearm. Okay? So again, here, nice and long through the spine. Switch, press up, lower down, forearms, switch, press up. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I know I am. Okay, straighten, press, lift, lower. Keep it going. Almost done with this one. Nice and easy. You should be able to feel a nice gentle stretch in the back side of the leg as you press yourself up. And then what you can start to do is you can start to use the legs as a way to counterweight or counterbalance yourself. In other words, as I'm in this position here, I can use this straight leg or the bent leg to get me up. So I want you to practice that a couple times. Just feeling that connection between the upper and lower body. Using that leg to bring yourself up, maybe 3 to 5 times. And then switch sides. So once I'm here, again, I'm lowering down and then coming up, 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 and up. Good. Okay, so we'll do this one more time on both sides just to feel that nice connection. You know, sometimes, you know, we have an injury and we can't put as much weight into one part of our body versus another. So this is just increasing the options that we have for getting up. Switch sides one last time. Just nice, easy movement. Nice and strong. Okay guys, so since we've been doing a lot of hip flexor abdominal stuff, let's roll onto our abdomen and get some cobra pose action going, okay? So we're on our stomach. What you're going to do is, I want you to lower yourself down so that your sternum's down onto the ground. You're just going to pivot your hips from side to side. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. And what you're going to do is just relax your lower back, relax the front of your hips, nice and strong, nice and easy. From here, I can bring my knee towards my elbow and then straighten it out. Switch sides, knee to the elbow, straighten it out, knee to the elbow, straighten it out, knee to the elbow, straighten it out, knee to the elbow. You get the idea. Okay, and then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hands down by my rib cage. And I'm going to contract my glutes and go into a baby cobra pose without my hands. Okay, so this is using the back muscles to get me into this position. And I want to distribute the load or the work between all of the back, not just one part. So let's lower ourselves down. And the first thing you're going to contract to get back into this position is your glutes. So it's like you're pressing your hips into the ground. From there, lift the hands up off the ground. Nice and strong. You can look around in your environment. It's not about straining yourself, but it's about exploring your range of motion. Nice and easy. Lower down, let go, contract those glutes, press those hips into the ground, and then lift through the back. Nice and strong, nice and easy. Okay, from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten one arm, and I'm going to bend the opposite knee towards my armpit. Okay, so I'm here, one arm is straight, and one arm is bent. I'm going to bring one leg up, and lower back down. Switch sides. Bring the knee up, lower it down, switch sides. Bring the knee up, lower down, switch sides. Bring the knee up, lower down, switch sides. Bring the knee up, lower it down, switch, switch. Make sure that you're breathing deeply and expansively as you go. So this should be work, but it should also feel pretty good. It shouldn't feel like you're straining yourself, but there's definitely an element of work. If you want, you can keep the leg that's bending off the ground. So when I lift this leg up, it's just coming forward and I'm bringing it right back. Switch it up. Nice and strong. Nice and controlled. Adjusting your speed and your range of motion to work for you. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, really nice job, I am quite sure. Okay guys, from here, we're going back into our inverted crawl. This time we're going to lift our caboose off the ground, and what we're going to do is, we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. So, pressing into the ground with one arm. And I'm lifting that same side leg of the arm that's in the ground, and I'm lifting the opposite arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And then switching. For those of you break dancers, old school break dancers out there, I know this is bringing back some memories. Maybe, maybe not. Kat, I know you used to break dance. You probably still do. That's why you do yoga. Keep you flexible and able to do the thing. Alright, so from here, we can also reach towards the ceiling and lower ourselves down. Reach and lower yourself down. Reach, lower, reach, lower. Now keep moving while I talk to you guys. I really want you to be focusing on control and quality movement. By pressing through that hand and all the fingertips and controlling this movement. If you need a break, you can shift your body weight side to side, just move around, and then you can come right back to it. Lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering, lifting, and lowering. Okay, nice and strong, nice and easy. Good, so from here, this is our bear rug pose, okay? So I have one leg straight, one leg bent. I have one arm into the ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower myself to the ground, focusing on a stretch on the lateral or the side of my body. So I'm just going to lower down, and I want to also feel a stretch into my hip. So this is stretch. I don't know if I can do that, but this is stretching the side of our body. Okay? And what I want to do is I just want to move forward, move my body weight forward and to the back, and I'm stretching the outside of my hip. My shoulder should be down and controlled and stable. So I'm just moving in such a way that I can stretch the outside or the side portion of my body. Okay, nice and easy. Let's switch sides. So again, one leg straight, one leg bent. From here, from a good shoulder position, I'm just going to bring my body weight forward, and I'm also pressing into the ground with this straightened leg because I want the stretch to manifest through the entire side of the body. So you can play around with kind of lowering your body and then bringing it right back up. This is similar to a plank, right? Just lifting up and just exploring the sensations there, bringing your body weight forward and back. If anything feels sketchy, remember you want to dial it down. Either decrease the range of motion, the intensity, or the speed. Okay, nice and easy. Let's switch sides. Okay, so again, just lifting up. You can either do it from a straight arm position or down on your forearm. Choice is yours. But the idea is I want to create connection between top and bottom. It's basically all we're doing here. I wouldn't say all we're doing. There's a ton of things we're doing that we're not talking about, but the idea is to move and create connection through movement. Okay, one more time, the other side. Okay, again, you have this position or this position, and from this position, you're just lifting your body weight up by pressing into that foot that's in the ground and also pressing into the ground with that straight leg. You can even shift your body weight forward just a little bit just to feel the sensation of stretch moving to the anterior portion of the hip. Nice and strong, nice and easy. Okay. Woo. All right, guys, from here, we're going to come to a standing position. So the way we're going to do that, choice is yours, but I'm going to use a rocking movement to get myself up. So all I'm going to do is use my momentum and then come to an upright position. Okay? So from here, I'm going to lower myself down, rock back, and come right back to a forward position. Now, if this isn't an option for you, you can use the rocking and then press with your hands to come up to your standing position. Walk around a few steps, lower down, rock back. Use that momentum to stand back up. Walk it out. Nice and strong, nice and easy, nice and smooth. All of these movements should be done with grace and with an element of ease. Even if the movement is difficult, you want to find a way to create ease through that difficulty. And the way that we do that is with our breathing. Nice and strong, nice and easy. Lower down, rock it, come back up, nice and easy. I got 3 more to go. Nice and strong, nice and easy. 2 more to go. Down, up. One last time. Lower down. Rock it back up. Real good, guys. Okay, from here, we're going to do just a little bit of single leg balance. So with your feet shoulder width apart, you're going to take all your weight into one leg. You're going to take the other leg off the ground and bring it behind you. As you bring that leg behind you, you're going to keep your body or your upper body in a straight line with that leg and bring that leg up behind. Okay, so just hold here for 2 or 3 breath cycles, nice and strong. You can bring the arms in front of your body if you like to add a little bit of load. Breathe deeply and expansively. Awesome. One more breath. Good. We're going to come out of this really slow, guys. Real slow. So slower than you used to move into it, you're going to come out of it even slower. Woo! Switch sides. Okay? So from here, lifting the leg off the ground. Nice and smooth. Bringing that leg behind. Feeling a gentle stretch on the supporting leg. And then again, I can bring my arms to the front and get a nice counterbalance working for me here. Breathe. Nice and slow, nice and elongated through the breath. One more breath cycle, please. Good. So let's come out of this really, really slow. Really, 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 really slow. All right. Okay. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Let's get some nice hip circles going here. Nice and easy. Breathing deeply and expansively. Okay, let's go the other direction. Nice and strong. Very good. From here, we're going to do some full body extension and flexion. So what you're going to do is You're going to breathe in and you're going to open up the front side of your body. As you exhale, you're going to round the back and come into a folded position here. So as I breathe in, open up the front side, open up the chest. As I exhale, bring that body weight forward, allowing the head and neck to round. You can grab the top of your head and just move your spine from side to side, just relaxing and getting any knots or tension out. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. 3 more times. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 last time. Exhale. Okay, fam. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down onto our ground in a crisscross applesauce position. Okay, so what we're going to do is long through the spine, shoulders are wide, pressing through the crown of the head without flaring the ribs. You want to kind of tuck your chin a little bit so that you're nice and long. What you're going to do is we're going to breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to drop one ear to your shoulder. So breathe in. Exhale, lower the ear down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hand and I'm just going to massage by pressing into the stretched side. Okay, so I'm just breathing gently and relaxed. Nice and easy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same hand and I'm just going to add a little bit more weight. So I'm not pulling on it. I'm just using a little bit of extra weight to get a nice gentle stretch. And I can move my head from side to side while I pull. Now if something feels sketchy, you want to dial it down a little bit. Okay? Perhaps the weight of the hand is too much, right? So be careful to keep it safe for you. Okay? From here, I'm going to take this free hand and I'm going to bring it to the back of my neck, and then I'm going to bring my chin towards my armpit. And what that does is it stretches the levator scapula muscle. That's the muscle that everybody has that knot where they say, yeah, that's Bob, my husband, and that's Tony, my boss, or Susie, or whoever it is. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. From here, let's switch sides. So I'm going to go ahead, breathe in. I'm going to drop the other ear to the other side. Good. From here, I'm going to go ahead and massage the neck, right, and the shoulder. Breathing deeply and expansively while you massage. And here's the trick, guys. The trick is to visualize your body healthy and strong. Okay, so while I'm stretching, you know, sometimes I feel pain or discomfort, or I feel that old injury or that old nagging pain or whatever it is. And sometimes that can really depress you, for lack of better words. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine and tune your attention into what your body's already doing. Okay, let's go ahead and grab onto the head. Your body's already healing. So visualize, use that powerful imagination to imagine that neck that's been sore for 20 years. It's actually still healing, and it will continue to heal until you assume room temperature. So as long as you're breathing and alive, your body is moving towards health. And so when we're doing our self-care, it's really important to tune our attention in to what our body needs, but then to also provide what our body needs, which is support. The body's a perfect soldier. So your body's going to do exactly what you tell it to do and whatever you want it to do. And right here I'm just adding a little bit of extra massage down the spine. while I mobilize. Okay? All right, so from here, guys, let's just take both hands on the back side of our neck. You can see me here. I'm massaging on the back side here. Okay, up into the scalp. And this is where a lot of people hold a lot of tension right up through here. Use those fingers so my thumbs are right behind my ears, and I'm using my finger pads to press up into my scalp. And this is a technique that helps to prevent stroke. Nobody wants one of those. So just massage through the scalp, nice and easy. Shake it out. Okay, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good. And I hope you guys do too.